I'm not chasing moments, I'm stacking horizons. Transmission density, pulse never silent. They sell dreams retail, I wholesale intention. From brick dust pressure to bloodline protection. I learned early, noise is a tax on the nervous. So I moved in patterns that look like I'm purposeless. Predators talk loud, hunters move minimal. I map the exits while they argue the principle. Every idea is a seed, but soil is political. They want your fruit before the roots are habitual. So I hoard life for winters they don't see coming. Selfish now, so my kin don't inherit the running. They say why not show us the path, time is the gate. Truth too early still arrives as hate. I feed when the table is stable and set. Right now I'm building a room, not begging for rent. Not begging for rent. Not begging for rent, begging for rent, begging for rent, begging for rent. Transmission density, signal stays thick. Few words, high voltage, never miss. I don't broadcast fear, I compress the flame. When it lands, it changes the game. Transmission density, low voice, wide reach. I don't teach it, I become what I preach. Hold fast, hold ground, let the static clear. The map appears when the path is earned here. They confuse visibility with power and presence. I move like weather, not headlines or mentions. Influences and volume, it's placement and phase. Where one quiet bar out leaves 10 loud days. I seen clever men starve, chasing claps, and foolish men eat cause they master the gaps. This world don't reward the pure or profane, it rewards those who can store the rain. So I archive insight, I bank the nights, every loss indexed, every scar time stamped. I don't resent the drought, it taught me compression, how to fold a whole life in a sentence. When I speak it's condensed years per syllable. You hear bravado, I hear survivable. This ain't retreat, it's a coil in the spine. A spring wound tight by design, not time. Transmission density, signal stays thick. Few words, high voltage, never miss. I don't broadcast fear, I compress the flame. When it lands, it changes the game. Transmission density, low voice, wide reach. I don't teach yet, I become, I preach. Hold fast, hold ground, the static clear. The map appears when the path is earned here. I grew up learning that safety is seasonal, that calm is a visitor, not a principle. So I stopped confusing peace with permanence and started designing for long-term endurance. They call it paranoia, I call it memory. The body remembers what mouths rewrite carefully. Every generation gets tested by hunger or heat. Not always for food, sometimes for meaning. So I made a vow, if I crack the code I won't scatter the gold. Where the ground is broke I'll build a storehouse, reinforce the frame. Then open the doors when the storm's been named. Transmission density isn't content, it's intent. How much truth can travel without getting bent by algorithms, envy or premature eyes that turn tools into trends and wisdom to lies. I watch movements die from overexposure. Heart still pure but the timing was bogus. They lit the beacon before building the town. So the wolves arrive first, polite and well dressed, smiling around. I'm not bitter, I'm precise with my trust. Some bridges collapse from too much for traffic at once. So I walk alone now, not from pride or disdain, because solitude lowers the noise in the brain. And in that quiet I hear the old frequencies. Sound systems, corners, voices teaching me the wealth ain't money, it's options and time. And bloodline safety is the truest design. So, yes, I'm selfish, strategically so. Like a tree hoarding sap for winter's full blow. You don't owe the forest every leaf in the fall. You owe the spring something standing at all. When the season turns, I'll transmit the path. Not as doctrine or dogma or branded map, but as proof in motion, I live through tone. Says you can build this without touching the throne. Until then I work quietly, density high. Every bar I compressed, yeah, every breath multiplied. I miss no good idea, I store what I find. Cause when the doors open, it's not just me crossing the line, crossing the line, crossing the line, crossing the line.